Hello friends, Alex on the 6th of January 2021, currently around 14:31 in the afternoon. I'm currently just at Kirishima train station, Kirishima. Kirishima Jingu is what it's called. So I've moved from Oita Prefecture and Takata City, which is where I was. I forgot to do a recording at the end of Sobo-san, or Mount Sobo yesterday, so I thought I'd do something now, whilst I have time. I'm currently just enjoying a foot bath, actually, whilst I'm waiting for the bus to go to my hotel at the foot of Mount Kirishima anyway. But yeah, so yesterday was quite fun. Obviously not very many people at Mount Sobo, not as popular as Mount Kyushu and Mount Aso, for instance, as I think I mentioned before. Next, I'll be doing Mount Kirishima, which is again another active volcano. It's sort of a series of volcanoes as well, so there's about 5 or 6. But it's just one peak, or 2 anyway, I think actually. That'll be going up this time. After that, I'll be going back to Kagoshima City, which is in the southern side of Kyushu. So that's where I am basically at the moment, the south of Kyushu. Due to the weather conditions tomorrow, I won't be able to go to Yakushima immediately, so I'll be staying over in Kagoshima for a night. Then I'll be doing Mount Kaimon, which is a semi-active volcano, I think it might be, off the top of my head. So yeah, that's quite an easy day trip, so it only takes about 2.5 hours, 3 hours to go up. Then on the way back down from that, I'll head back to Kagoshima and then see if the ferries are running, and then if they are, I'll be heading to Yakushima from there. And if they're not, then we'll sort of play it by ear, I think, and see what happens. I do obviously want to go to Yakushima and do Mount Miyanoura, because that'll be my 6th and final mountain here in Kyushu. But obviously, you know, if the weather is causing issues that the ferries can't run due to it, then that can't be helped. Mount Miyanoura, that I'll be doing last anyway. It's quite a difficult one, so it's about 1,900 meters or so. In a day trip, it's quite tough to do, so it takes about 7 hours to go up, and then obviously some time to get down as well. But yeah, so that'll be my toughest one. I'll be staying at a youth hostel there. The manager of the previous place introduced me to someone, so that's really appreciated. I've been in contact with them via Facebook Messenger, so it's been quite helpful. It's been a really good trip so far, really. So I'm about halfway now with the mountains that I've done. I'm on 3 out of 6. Tomorrow Mount Kirishima, that'll be 4, and then the day after that, Friday, that'll be Mount Kaimon, so that'll be the 5th one, and then Mount Miyanoura is last, so that's 6th. But yeah, we're looking good so far. Mount Miyanoura will probably be Saturday, and then I'll probably look at getting back to Kyoto on Sunday at some point, whether that be by bus or whether it be by aeroplane. I'm not really too sure yet. I'm gonna have a look, talk to some people, see what they think, take their advice. But yeah, looking good so far. Hopefully everyone else is really good. Obviously I've heard that Britain's gone into lockdown recently, so I apologise if you're from the UK and seeing this and getting, I don't know, travel jealousy or something. I don't mean to give you that. Yeah, you know, take it easy everyone. Enjoy yourselves, spend some time with your loved ones and such, as the cliched expressions go. Yeah, it's really nice here. 1 second, I'll just show you what it's like. Here you go. So this is the foot bath I'm using currently, as you can see. It's quite cool actually. Cool as in temperature wise anyway. This is the station that I came from. It's not stupidly hot either, so it's about 7 degrees temperature wise at the moment. My mask keeps slipping off when I'm talking, which is quite annoying, perhaps ill-fitting. Yeah, so yeah, as I said, 6th of January today. Yesterday was the 5th, tomorrow is the 7th, that's when I'll be doing Mount Kirishima. And then, yeah, so my next recordings will probably be tomorrow, I imagine, the 7th of January. And from there, we'll see how it goes. I have about 55 minutes left of recording time apparently, so that should be enough I think for Mount Kirishima, Kaimon, and then also Mount Miyanoura. Yeah, we'll see. But for now, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my foot bath, I think, for about another half an hour before the bus comes. And until next time, I'll see you then. So, Alex, out. Hello friends, Alex on the 7th of January 2021. Currently around 9 o'clock in the morning at the trailhead entrance to Mount Kirishima. Sorry, I'm just putting my mask away, bear with me. So yeah, as you can tell, very, very snowy at the moment. About 3 centimetres of snow, 4 centimetres of snow where we are. This will only get worse as we go up. So yeah, the bus driver, he actually he basically went against his better judgment and gave me a lift all the way up here, so I really appreciate that. Obviously the bus normally runs up here, but due to the snow it's quite dangerous to continue without the snow plows being out, so yeah. We basically continue up here go towards a volcanic lake of sorts. Then afterwards we're going towards Mount Karakuni, is what it's called. Karakuni Dake is the main peak of Mount Kirishima. That is 1,700 meters. As you can see, if you hear a siren, hear the ground rumble, see an eruption, or sense any other danger, descend the mountain immediately. So yeah, needs to be careful going up here because it is technically a volcano. So yeah, I'm going to continue going up here. Quite a short one for now. I'll probably take some more footage later, I think. But as you can see, I'm going to be going up here. Got crampons on straight away, and it looks like I'll be the only one on the trail today. So whether that's good or bad, who knows. For now though, I'll continue walking on, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, Alex out. Hello friends, Alex on the 7th of January 2021, currently 9:37 in the morning, elevation around 1,300 meters or so, on the way up to Mount Kirishima, or Mount Karakuni, I think it was, Karakuni Dake, or Mount Kankoku, which is Mount Korea, which is quite an interesting naming sense. But yeah, as you can see, very, very snowy. The blizzard type thing is sort of settled down slightly, and the visibility is starting to increase somewhat. I'm currently near a volcanic lake, which is just over there if you follow the path down. I'll show you it, but it's quite windy outside. I don't really want to get cold whilst I'm having a break. But yeah, plan from here is we continue round up that path and go round the lake and then up. There's about another 400 meters elevation change from here. So Mount Karakuni or Mount Kirishima is 1,700 meters. It's something like the 10th tallest mountain or so in Kyushu, I believe. But yeah, just a bit of information. Mount Kirishima itself is a series of volcanic mountain ranges. I think there's about 5 or 6 of them. In 2017, 2016, one of the peaks of Mount Kirishima erupted for the first time in 300 years, which was quite impressive. Let me see what else. Mount Karakuni, the peak that I'm going out to now, that hasn't erupted in quite a while, I don't think, so hopefully it doesn't today. But yeah, as it says over there, if there's an eruption, yeah, it's best to evacuate indoors whilst protecting your head to avoid cinders, stones and volcanic ash. Descend the mountain as soon as the eruption subsides. So yeah, this is, I imagine, one of those shelter spots. But yeah, I remember seeing at Ontake-san, or Mount Ontake, how those shelters don't really do much against volcanic rocks, but let's just hope it doesn't erupt, shall we? I think, for now. But yeah, I stayed at a place called Miyama Hotel last night, which is in the Kirishima area, so it's about another 6 kilometers down the road. When I'm returning today, I'll need to return to the area again to get a bus back into civilization. So I'll be returned to Kagoshima City today, in preparation for Mount Kaimon tomorrow morning, and then we'll be going to Yakushima in the evening, hopefully. That's the plan. Yeah, it's all pretty good, really. I quite like this weather, really, because it actually drives away the people as well. So, as you can tell, it's all quite lonely, I suppose. You know, there's no trace at all, because this is fresh snow. So I'm the only one. As a quick reminder on mountain terminology for you, this is trace. So footprints, pretty much. As you can see, going in that direction, there is none. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to continue taking a break, I think. And then I will move on. So for now it's about, what, 20 to 10. I imagine Mount Karakuni I'll be up there by about 11:30, 12 or so. But yeah, that's all for now from me, I think. So until next time, Alex out. Hello friends, Alex again on the 7th of January 2021, currently 10:48 in the morning. So yeah, I've just finished walking around the lake. Obviously you can't really see it because low visibility, and also I think from this vantage point you can't really see it, but just for reference, we are currently at Karakuni Refuge Shelter. That's the building over there. I've just been taking a break here, some quite tasty pancake type things from a convenience store that I bought up beforehand. This is my bag, obviously. This is my water there that will probably end up freezing a bit later, I think. Temperature is currently a sort of fairly mild -7, -8. Yeah, as you can see, we've walked about 2 kilometers from the previous point, or to the previous footage anyway. And then we have 1.2 kilometers to go until Mount Karakuni, which it's about another 380 meters elevation change, which is just going up here. And then it gets quite steep, I believe. On a clear day, I imagine you'd be able to see it looming up there. But because the weather's quite bad, you can't see that today. But yeah, I'm going to keep this short because I want to keep moving, because I'm going to get fairly cold otherwise. So yeah, I'll continue walking on, and then maybe on the way up I might take some more footage, who knows, keep it a surprise. But until the next one, Alex out.
Hello friends, Alex on the 7th of January 2021. Just a forewarning, there might be a lot of wind during this because we're at the summit of Mount Kaimon or Mount Kirishima, 1700 meters, currently 12 o'clock midday. Jesus Christ, it's cold. The wind is absolutely horrible. It's about 60 kilometers an hour, 70 kilometers an hour wind. It's blowing that way. So whenever I stand up, I'm getting assailed and buffeted by wind, which isn't very nice. But yeah, very quickly, I'm just going to expose you to the wind very quickly just to show you the summit marker. It's quick. Hello friends, take two, and this will probably be the first time you've seen this. However, Alex on the 7th of January 2021, currently 12 past midday. Forewarning, there will be a lot of wind because we're currently at the summit of Mount Kaimon, Mount Kirishima, 1700 meters, and there's about 60 kilometers, 70 kilometers wind at the moment, so it's quite blustery. But just to show you the summit marker, because, you know, that's what I do. 1 second, we'll quickly go over here. Hopefully don't get assailed too much. Jesus Christ. Here you go, summit marker. Okay, Mount Kaimon Dake, Korean Peak, 1700 meters. Can't see anything because it's blustery and horrible. So we're going to return to the lake. Jesus Christ, okay. Okay, back in safety, sort of. Hello again. Yeah, so the final ascent up here from the lake, that wasn't too bad for a very long time. So for about 40 minutes it was fine because it was all stairs. But then as soon as we got exposed to really close, but trying not to get the wind on me very much, but it's quite hard. Let's try and do this maybe. But yeah, so for the first 40 minutes from the lake, it's basically all stairs and you're covered with a buffer of trees. But for the final 20 minutes going up, you're basically exposed to the cliff face, so you're just assailed by wind all the time. So potentially, I should have probably looked into this more, so that's definitely something to learn from. I need to be very careful on the way down though, because I was losing my balance a bit even going up, and going down is even worse for that, so yeah, very careful. But yeah, very cold, about -10, -11 at the moment. I've got gloves on this time, fortunately, though, so I'm not going to get frostbite again, hopefully. But yeah, so I don't really have much more to show you, I'm afraid. However, I do want to get moving again before I get too cold. So I'll probably take some more footage when I'm back at the lake, potentially, because it was a bit nicer there and a bit less bloody windy. Saying that, though, the wind's kind of died down now. Oh, no, I can hear it coming. Never mind. Right then, yeah. So as always, thanks for watching. I'll put you back on when I get nearer the bottom, I imagine, when I'm not sort of in dangerous conditions like this. Fortunately, the snow has kind of stopped. So yeah, that's always good. Count my blessings, I think. Currently around 10 past 12, so it'll take about another 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, I'd say, to get back to the trail entrance. Then it's a walk down a road because the buses can't run where we were. I was striving to be a solid by taking it that far. On the way back, there are going to be no buses, so I need to walk back to civilization, which is about 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers. But yeah, so until next time, I'll put you back on a bit later. So until then, Alex out.